Dear Diary. To begin with, let's talk about our production skills development throughout the project. In the beginning, figuring everything out was very difficult. We as a group never made a film longer than a minute. So this was a whole new world, especially when it came to editing our film. We had to all focus. We began watching movie clips of films we have previously watched over the years and combined our ideas together using shots from Dune, Mickey Mouse, and films that fit the silly and horror and comedy genre. After editing over days, our film got better, and not so long after did we come to a final evaluation of our film. I used Premiere Pro to get the closest thing to a professional software used for film editing and overall improved in my editing. I was able to cut the unnecessary parts from my film and make it look professional and neat. Overall, my production skills got finer over time. As to our group selection, it was pretty much perfect. Everyone had good chemistry with each other. As to our group, it was originally me, Dario, Lamb, and Chris. This was fine as we were good friends. We had Chris and Dario film for 4 days. This was a success, but we wanted to change some things as time went. Later on, this became problematic as Dario ran into some problems getting removed from the group after filming, making it hard to refilm what we already had. We had to improvise what we already got after filming. We worked hard and combined our ideas while trying to manage it into the film that we had Dario in. I began to edit and did what I can. In the end, I saw what I am pretty good at. Now I saw that I am pretty good at what I do. I didn't do much camera and film work, but I believe if I did the film, it could have come out even better. As to our group selection, it was pretty much perfect. Everyone had good chemistry with each other, and we just got along, especially when it came to sharing our ideas. Our initial idea was to make a film about an old man with the thought of his past with an alien, but then it was suggested to be changed as it would have taken too long, and we needed a lot of people to be in the film. A few days later, and we thought of making an comedic horror film idea, and our group thought this was a brilliant idea, so we did so. Lamb came up with the most of the storyline and plot. I gave suggestions and edits. We didn't vote on anything, rather just went on with the flow with what seemed right. If we were to come up with an idea, we'd usually all agree and do it. For genre conventions, we decided sci-fi, comedy, and horror films. The reason for this is because it would be interesting, exciting, and as a whole funny as to its randomness. For the films we made in media studies, we all tried coming at a comedic approach. We wanted to make a storyline that needed thought behind it to understand. With that being common within horror and comedy movies, so we went with an alien and a schoolboy being stalked, then following up in the end into a crash between two characters. For the creation process, we used an AI logo maker and edited another one in Premiere Pro. As for the logos, we didn't speak too much. We seen our alien mask and thought that would be best fit, and so we used it. I got the mask, took a photo of it, and edited it on Premiere Pro. As for Dario, he placed the prompt a stereotypically long, lanky alien with the title Goofy Galaxy, which we then got out from another logo. This overall fit the theme we wanted. We had some audio issues as the music was too loud, but it got fixed fairly quickly. Our storyboard took a decent amount of time to do. We first started with one section of storyboard until the end of our class and got most of it done. The following day, we didn't change anything about our film and followed through with completing it at the end of class. As we reviewed at the end of the plethora of angles such as over the shoulder, wide shots, aerial shots, close ups, and much more, we chose that what we thought would have made our film as engaging as possible while holding its comedic tone. As we got close ups to seem more entertaining to to a children to teenager audience. For the mise scene, we used an obscure classroom as it would fit the idea of an isolated but fitting to a normal school student in school. This tied with the dark and light coloring in the room, which made an eerie but enchanting feeling throughout the whole film, as it was all a dream. Sound wasn't a major issue as the audio was slightly loud but fixed in a short amount of time. During our first and only revision, it was pointed out that the audio was loud and we should fix that, to which we all agreed, and I edited and lowered the decibels of the audio. This makes the film nice at the end, wrapping it all together. It sounded perfect to us with no issues at all. My group and I barely received as many criticism. We didn't have much criticism for each other, rather small ideas from our teacher. During our first showing of our film, our teacher mentioned that we should lower the audio and cut up the beginning scene as it was too long. These were things very minor and were fixed that same day. I viewed this as a stepping point into our film even becoming better. All in all, everything came together and played out pretty well. I was able to submit all of our films on time and get all of my editing done in a timely manner. We as a group have little to no complaints about our group as a whole. I think if anything, the way we went as a group was really good as we all were fine with each other's ideas, not having any conflicts. There are always room for improvements, but in the end, this is what we had and it came out to be good.